Hi beautiful souls, my name is Lynn Mack and today we're going to be doing some EFT tapping on procrastination and feeling stuck and just blah. It's July 2020 and the world is still in chaos. So if you've been procrastinating and feeling stuck, you're not alone. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people feeling that way. Why? Because usually procrastination and that stuck feeling is energy that's like jammed up inside of us, and that is from unprocessed emotions, trauma, and we're all going through that right now. So if you've been working on something or would like to work on something and can't quite move forward, please take time to do this session. You're probably going to want to procrastinate in doing this because this will work, and sometimes our ego doesn't want to do the things that work. But I can, almost promise you it'll shift the energy even just a little or maybe a lot. So go have some water and have some water nearby because that helps us with our energy clearing. And let's get into it. The session is going to go for about 30 minutes. So if you don't have time to do it right now, please just wait until you can really sit down and do this for yourself, because I don't want you to stop halfway through. It's really important that you don't, because we want to kind of go through the process and bring you back into a really positive, free space. So let's get started, huh? I'll shut up now. If you're new to tapping, just follow along. You'll pick it up pretty quickly. I do it a little bit differently to some of the typical EFT tappers on YouTube, but just follow along. So let's just slow down for a moment. Tune in. Take a deep breath and open your mouth and yawn. Maybe you want to stretch. Maybe you want to shake off that funky energy from the world, from people around you. Take another deep breath and let out a sigh with a sound. Shake out that body. And then let's just put our hands on our heart just to connect into our heart. Breathing deeply into that space. And just imagining this golden light underneath your hands there, this beautiful ball of light underneath your hands, in your heart. And if you notice any density, any heaviness, just witness it and then come back into that vision of light. Maybe it has another color other than golden. Maybe it's pink or green or whatever comes to mind. And then just feel that light expand, that ball expand. Fill your whole chest and feel the glistening light penetrating through your skin and coming out and expanding it out. So it's radiating in front of you, behind you, to the sides. And just feel it pulsating around your body. And as you keep doing deep breaths, I want you to imagine light above and light below. And feel that energy coming into your body at the same time, like coming up and down these columns within your body. And just breathe it in. This light is always available to you. It's part of you. We're just bringing more awareness to it in this moment. And as you see this light that's anchored into the earth and anchored into the heavens, coming down and up your body, just allow it to wash over and penetrate your organs, your bones, your cells, activating even the DNA in your body. Feel it lighting up your spine, really getting into your joints, your muscles, your heart, your kidneys, your liver, your spleen, your sexual organs, your lungs, your brain. And just feel this light just expanding, filling the room that you're in, and then expanding it out as far as you can see and imagine. And in this space, we call in the highest light to help clear any stagnant energy and show us what we need to see in this moment to help us move forward. And take a deep breath. And I want you to start tapping on your chest and just massage any sore points. So just kind of like in this area under your armpit to the side, There's usually some sore points there. We hold a lot of grief and emotions in this area. So just massaging it, and I want you to tune into that feeling of stuckness. If there's a project you're working on and you just can't move forward, just feel that feeling, how it feels when you get to the end of the day and you haven't done that thing, or the end of the week and you still haven't moved forward in the way that you really want. Just feel that feeling and start tapping with wide palms on your chest. Move my hair so you can see where I'm tapping. If you do wide palms, you're usually getting the points. And sometimes I might instruct you to tap more in the middle of your chest. But for now here, saying, I feel stuck. And I'm frustrated. And when I say the words, you might notice I do kind of get into the emotion and over-exaggerate the words. I want you to do that. And if you're in a place where you can't quite make a lot of noise, do it quietly, but you can still get into that feeling. Tapping on the ribs. I feel frustrated because I've been procrastinating. My top's really noisy, I'm sorry. Trying to be fashionable while tapping. This feeling of stuckness. Why can't I move ahead? I'm so annoyed with myself. I'm tapping the wrist just here under the pinky. You can do one hand or two. I just do two. Why can't I move forward and just get whiny about it? I'm getting really annoyed right now. I'm getting annoyed because I'm not moving forward. Being karate chop point. And I so badly want to complete this. Or get started. Move it along. I really want to. So just speak out loud what it is. What is it that you've been feeling stuck around? It's tapping all around the head. Top of the eyebrows. I really want this. And I want to do it because but I'm feeling so, you feeling the words here. I'm feeling so, and I'm sick of this feeling. And I really want to move ahead. But I can't. Get whiny. Stamp your feet if you need to. So I want you to make a sigh and try and get a yawn out as well. So like, make sound, open your mouth really wide. Why aren't I where I want to be? I should be further along by now. But I'm procrastinating. And I feel stuck. And it's making me feel, first thing that comes to mind, frustrated, sick, low. And I'm tired of feeling this way. But even though I feel this way, so name it. I love and accept myself. It's been really hard. And there's a lot going on. Like a lot. And it's a little bit overwhelming. So maybe that's why I feel stuck. But then also, I procrastinated before. I only say that if that's true. but I feel it's a little bit worse right now. So why am I really holding back here? So I want you to feel into that question as you tap. Why am I holding back? Let's explore that. If I actually did this, finish this, so name what it is. Like for me, I'm writing a fiction book at the moment, so that's what I'm procrastinating. So if I actually finish this book, it means, and I want you just to say whatever comes out. If you don't know, just say, I don't know. Maybe I'm scared. Just feel into that. Am I scared? What happens if I finish this? So if you're just procrastinating about something simple like your regular work, and you just know that you're being a little bit lazy and it doesn't light you up, speak that out. With tapping, when you're doing someone's video, sometimes you might need to pause me or whoever and just go on your own little rant if it's not relevant, because there's so many directions we can go in and I have to try and make this relevant for as many people. So maybe you need to tune into, well, what do I really want to be doing? Okay? So if that's your case, why don't you do a little rant on that by yourself? And talk about what you really want to do. And I'm going to go in the direction of maybe I'm scared to actually do this. If I'm honest with myself, really getting ahead in this area makes me feel to speak what's coming up. And if you're not sure, just keep saying I'm not sure. Maybe I'm scared of what comes next, or who I'd have to be. Who would I have to be? Think about that. I'm scared that first thing that comes up. And even though I feel scared, I love and accept myself. Even though I feel this feeling in my body, this fear, this stuckness, this procrastination, I feel it in my body. There it is. I want you to scan. So just close your eyes and just scan in your body. Like I need to burp. You might have to burp when you do tapping, or yawn, cough, whatever comes up, let the energy go. So just scan your body and notice if your mind takes you to a certain place, even if you don't feel anything, go there. If you feel tightness, just pain, sickness, just scan your body and go there in your mind and just bring awareness to it. So keep tapping and just saying, I feel this feeling of, first thing that comes to mind. Doesn't have to be what we've been talking about. Maybe you say sadness, grief, anger, disappointment, whatever it is. I feel this feeling of, and I feel it in my, and just notice it, trace around it with your mind's eye. And just take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, just feel that area expanding, like there's light coming into it as you breathe in. And yawning. I don't want to have your shoulders down. Lean forward. I just push it out. Don't know where I was up to. I'll go here. This feeling in my body. I love and accept it. It's welcome to stay. Take another deep breath. Breathe out really wide. This feeling in my body. Trace around again. Breathe. Taking a breath in. Open your mouth really wide. I love and forgive it. I forgive myself for feeling this way, for being hard on myself. I wish I wasn't so hard on myself. But I would really love to move ahead. This feeling of stuckness. I'm getting a visual of like tar. You know, that's just like really, or almost like that thing we played with when we were kids. What was that called? Slime. It's just like sticky and just like can move a little bit, but you feel really stuck. So I want you to just imagine that this grey kind of tar, whatever color comes to mind, and just see it in your body. Seeing this feeling of stuckness. And I want you to imagine that light again that was coming down and up. And as you breathing in and breathing out as you tap, I want you to just see that light coming in and breaking that up in your body. Breaking that tar, sticky, gooey stuff. Take another deep breath in. And yawn again. I keep tapping. I just see it just dispersing the tar. It's like just dissolving it. It's bringing light to it and it's moving through. And your body is just now just processing that, moving it through. So now you feel a little bit more fluid within. Can you feel that energy? Allowing that light come up and down. I allow it to stay. But I'm also allowing the light to come into my body. And I ask the light to come into my body, to dissolve some of that hurt and pain and that feeling of being stuck. Because the truth is, I really want to move forward, even though I feel scared. Even though I don't really know what to do. Maybe that's holding me back. And I'm scared. And I have no idea what to do next. And it's easier to procrastinate. But I'm going to give it a go. Maybe I could do like 5 minutes. And just question that. Just be like, we want to get into a really light energy. So it's like, could I do 5 minutes? What if I procrastinated every other minute of the day? But I could do 5 minutes. But that's not going to get me anywhere. But maybe it will. It all adds up. I'm allowing myself not to be so hard on myself. And I forgive myself for procrastinating. And I forgive myself for being stuck. It's okay, I can stay stuck. We're in a pandemic. I have an excuse. I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. So I'm not going to be hard on myself. And I forgive myself. And I forgive the grief. Meant to say guilt then, but grief came out. So let's just tune into that. Is there any part of you that is feeling grief? And that's heavy. I do have another EFT video around grief, especially around this season. So if that's something that comes up for you, like I would recommend that video. There is a lot of emotion to process right now. From all directions. And it's affecting me. But you know what? I think I'm doing okay. And I just want you to tune in here, and even if you're not doing okay, even if you're having breakdowns like every day, it's okay. We just really want to get into the energy of forgiveness. But if you're doing pretty well, considering everything, please acknowledge that, even when it's hard. So I want you to say, I acknowledge that I'm doing pretty well. And I'm doing the best I know how. So if I'm doing a little bit of procrastinating, I know it will work out. And I'm trusting that the energy will come in when it's ready. But in the meantime, maybe there's something little I can do for myself. And every day is a fresh start. And every day I could try. And if I suck today, I'm going to try to forgive myself. I'm going to allow myself to just process these emotions and feel them. Because it's really hard right now. But I know there's energy that wants to be created and expressed. And I do want to let that out. But maybe I can let it out in other ways too. So I want you to now just tune into that energy of stuckness and procrastination, all of that, right? And if you feel this energy, if the procrastination is making you, I'm going to stop tapping for a moment, but you just tap on one point, like the chest point. If the procrastination is making you feel like blah, and you're starting to get like inverted energy, which often happens, let's look at other ways that you can express that. So you're still moving forward in some area, I shouldn't even say moving forward. You're expressing in some way. Like behind me, I've got my art, and as you can see, there's one spot I haven't filled yet. But for me, like art is something that is a new thing that I'm expressing and I'm allowing to come out. And that's a way for me to get out some of that energy while I'm procrastinating in other areas. So it's just about moving the energy, right? And so for some people, they might be like, but I need to do that. I'm not saying don't do that or don't focus on that. Just like if there is that inverted energy, try other things, because that doing something else that you might be guided to, and it's really about listening to your spirit, will most likely help you in the other areas. I know it has for me. So just say, I know there's this life force energy that wants to get out. And I'm going to open and trust. I'm going to stay open. Do my best to stay open. And trust. Trust the timing. Trust my intuition. And I forgive myself. I forgive the guilt and all the feelings that I've had for not being somewhere else. I allow myself to slow down. I allow myself not to work so hard. I allow myself to procrastinate. And I'm feeling that I can do something. All it takes is a few minutes, and I'll be better off than I was yesterday. And even if I don't do those few minutes, I'm okay. So I want you just to tune into the energy, how you feel, if anything's come up for you, other emotions have come up. You know, if you feel some heavy emotion, you might want to do your own tapping on that. And when you do your own tapping, what you do is you're just like blurting it all out, and you're speaking what's coming up and getting it out, like cry, scream if you need to. And then you want to spin it and make sure you're also saying as many opposite sayings, right? Reaffirming sayings. So we'll just close up now. We're almost done. Saying, I'm going to tune into my divine essence, my true essence that always knows, that always is energized. I'm tuning into the light within, and I call forth this light to activate me and to guide me to what I need to be working on. I ask for guidance of whether this is truly what I should be doing. And I trust the answers that I hear. I trust myself. So I want you just to tune into that light, close your eyes, maybe just tap on the center of your chest. Tune into that light. Tune into the higher part of you. I like to do this little exercise where you close your eyes and see yourself. If you're obviously probably sitting right now. Just imagine that you're sitting on a throne. And I want you to imagine this beautiful light above you. And this is your higher spirit, part of your oversoul. And this beautiful energy is coming down into your head. It's more of who you are. And you allow yourself to feel it. Receive yourself. Receive yourself. I activate this energy within you now to receive yourself. And feel that energy as it comes through your crown, this energy of you that's so divinely connected to source energy as it comes into your body. May you feel this ignition, this incredible energy, like you've just been supercharged with energy. And feel this energy just sit down in your body, sit down on the throne. And feel the power of it, that you're in this throne now, connected to and being your highest self. And in this energy, everything is perfect. In this energy, there's no such thing as procrastination. In this energy, there is no such feeling as stuckness. You are just being. And you always have the answers. You always have the guidance. You always have the love. And you're exactly where you need to be. So I want you to feel that energy. I command that energy into your body. And if you have questions, ask those questions now to your higher being. If you want to know what you need to work on next, ask yourself. If you want to know whether you need to let go of something, maybe you just ask, what next? Please guide me. And listen. And if you don't hear the answer right now, trust that it'll come to you. So feel that energy activated within you. It won't go away. It's with you now. So as you come back into the room you're in right now, knowing that she or he is always with you. So just opening your eyes, coming back and doing a yawn, a stretch. So how do you feel? Do you feel like some energy moved? This might be something you need to do a few times. I'm sure it would clear something. So leave me a comment how that was for you, and let me know if you are able to shift some energy and work on that project or do something that you couldn't do before. I'd love to hear from you. So that's all from me. If you'd love me to cover a topic, just put it in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and I think ring the bell or something like that so you get notifications when I do more EFT videos and other content. But yeah, let me know below. I'd love to create an EFT video just for you and the issue that you might be facing right now. And if you'd love a private session, let me know as well, because that's a really great way to get into the subconscious and figure out what's going on. Yeah, lots of love to you. See you next time. Bye for now.